What's going on, YouTube? It's Tom here, and we're back with another Maxamet video today. I didn't really plan on doing another Maxamet edge retention test, um, but here we are. After cutting 586 feet of cardboard, we're back cutting more, um, greatly diminishing my cardboard supply, honestly. So there's a reason for it, though. Like I said, I wasn't going to test it again, but I saw a post from Triple B on Instagram. He had a micrograph up of Maxamet taken by Laren over at Knife Steel Nerds. Triple B donated some Maxamet for him to take pictures of. And the grain structure was really cool to see. You could see the nice even distribution of the carbides in there, and just how many carbides were there. It was like something like 23% carbide volume. It was pretty crazy. But anyhow, in the comments, Atomic Edge was asking, about sharpening of it, what the progression was, or what progression he'd recommend and everything. And he's mentioned something about ceramics. So I asked him about ceramics, basically just as a finishing stone, because up in one of the earlier comments, he said that unless you're using a diamond-only progression, you're basically leaving performance on the table. So that piqued my interest, and so I asked him, what if I just use that 1200 grit ceramic as a finishing stone, like I did before the last cut test? Am I possibly losing some performance out of Maxamet? Basically, what he said was to stick to the diamond progressions, because ceramic causes burnishing and fatigue on this level of steels, this 10V class of steels like Maxamet 10V, 15V, Rex 121, that kind of thing. You could probably throw S110V in there too. So I was talking about this with BJ. You guys have seen BJ on the channel before, with some of his little tests where he abuses the hell out of Maxamet. And before I was able to test this again, BJ got to test it, and his Mannix is at 69 HRC. It very well may be the hardest production knife out there in the world at the moment. And so he went ahead and tested it and did just a diamond progression. I think he went 140, 300, 600, I think, because he's on the KME. I'm pretty sure those are the stones that he used. And then he strapped on 4 micron CBN. And that was on leather. BJ sent the results to me after he was done. He was saying, just how nuts it was, because every time he thought it was done, it would continue to cut more. And we'll talk about that here in just a minute. So BJ got 751.94 feet, which is a huge increase from 586 feet that I got. So that was the night before I tested mine. So finally, when I got to test mine, I was pretty excited for it. Just letting you guys know, full disclosure here, that even though I knew BJ's number that he got, I don't know the amount of feet that I'm cutting until I get all the way done at the very end and I get to tally everything up. Because all my pieces of cardboard I measure, and then I count the amount of cuts that I have at that measurement, and then I tally it all up. I have no idea what the length of cardboard that I cut until the very, very end. So after testing and cutting for what seems like forever, I posted a picture on Instagram of the pile of cardboard that I had, which was crazy. I almost ran out of room to cut. I got 729.26 feet, and my progression was 200 and 600 grit on the Wicked Edge diamond, and then 16 micron CBN on leather, and then 4 micron CBN on leather. So we both finished at the same grits. Mine was a little bit different, though, because I used the 16 micron to remove any sort of remaining burr that could possibly be on the edge. So I was kind of freaking out, because at that result is there's such a small difference between the two that I have a feeling mine might be around the same hardness that his is, 68, 69 maybe, and that would be pretty incredible if it was. I'm going to eventually send it to Kurt to see what this comes back as. But as far as the initial test to this test, that was a 24.4% difference in edge retention. That something simple like that ceramic stone could have caused that much performance to be lost. So for you guys that are out there sharpening Maxamet, I would highly recommend that you do just a diamond only progression, because after seeing this now, I fully believe that I lost performance just using that ceramic. I don't think that was a fluke. And also talking about BJ and I's tests, the difference between our two tests was only 3%, which is absolutely insane. And that's so cool to see because, I mean, he did his test, I did my test. Like I said, I had no idea where I was at any point. I just stopped when it stopped cutting paper. And it's pretty incredible to have two results like that back each other up. I didn't expect to be quite as close as that. I expected to be within 100 feet maybe, just because his is at 69. I have no idea what mine's at. So, I mean, that was just really, really cool. There's also a phenomenon that BJ and I both noticed, and we've noticed this before through use, but you can really notice it when you're doing extended cardboard cutting like this. Maxamet has this weird tendency to do this like dull, sharp, dull thing. Like you'll be cutting with it, and it feels like it's about ready to go dull. You'll be cutting paper, and it just kind of barely cuts paper. Feels like it's getting towards the end, and then the next time you go to cut paper with it, it feels like it's sharp, like it just came off the stones. And I think that's what's really happening there is that it's actually breaking down microscopically, and it's exposing fresh carbide to the abrasive material, and basically you're getting a whole new edge, which is unreal. It's super cool, and it's something I've only ever seen on a steel like Maxamet. But I just wanted to share this with you guys that the results are a little bit higher than what they were initially. I'm still going to keep both tests in the spreadsheet. I'm going to put a little asterisk next to the 500 and something foot one though, because, and put a note down at the bottom that I finished on ceramic and lost performance because of that. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see these results and have BJ's back mine up as well. So anyhow, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Hit the subscribe button to continue to see content just like this video right here. There will be more Maxamet videos to come. Anyhow, as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.